he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Finds Stover. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Stroud from the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown. Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. And stop coming from Henry To'o. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. This is Henry on 2nd. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Buying some time right. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Jackson to throw it. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. He'll get this to Henry. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Henry's going to try to pick it up. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens hoping to break this tie before the half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Damian Pierce now to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. A tight end in motion now. Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Namdi Madubuike making that stop.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans tie it in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And no, they faked it! brought in near the 10. And he is in for 2. No one expected that fake as they lined up to kick it, and with it, they've taken the lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they had that one contained right at the line. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw it. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Jackson now on 3rd. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Now he loses the ball. They got their own fumble. And the Ravens are stopped a little inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's keeping it. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll go down here at the 16. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And the Texans can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away.
Has room down the left sideline. The 30. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Catches it out left. And he's in, so how about this? A throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. From the 38. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Jackson's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. 1st and 10 from the 41.
All right.
Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Stroud. The pass caught by Tate Dell. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it sets up a Houston first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They did it! He made the interception! And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th! Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Play action now with Jackson. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the move, headed right. Connects with Bateman. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
He lost the football! And the Texans grab it! And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
has his man. It's Mixon. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
All right.
They send a tight end in motion. Round throwing here on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Stroud to throw again on second. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
All right.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. He's back to throw. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens losing by 4. They're out and set, first and 10. A give right side to Henry. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here he is to throw. He's on the move. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this, I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
Turning to Henry on third. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. He'll look to throw it. This finds likely. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They run it with King Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. Well, they waited right until the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock.
At the 12-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. One final shot here. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. because the defense comes through with 6. So the Texans come away with the road win.